Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopala Radhe Radhe Shyam
Govinda 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 Radhe Sri Radhe
Bolo Govinda Radhe Sri Radhe
Govinda Radhe Sri Radhe
Govinda Radhe Sri Radhe
Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopala Radhe Radhe Shyam
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 Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopala in our Gaudiya Vaishnav lineage, the consort of Nityananda Prabhu, and who also became an initiating guru in our lineage. So we owe her great love and respect, and we remember these two great Devis on this day.
So lonely.
Thank you for joining us. This particular Kirtan, Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopala Radhe Radhe Shyam, it's an old favorite. It's sung far and wide by a great many bhaktas around the world, and it is celebrating Vrindavan Leela, goddess of love and god of love, and their very sweet forms. So in Dwarka and also with Sitaram, in these different pastimes, we see different moods. So Sitaram is, Ram was a great ruler, and he really taught the principles of Dharma and being dharmic, and even taking some flack from his elders and just tolerating, you know, and going to the forest. And of course Sita went with Ram, and also his brother Lakshman, and of course then Hanuman joins the picture. But these great tolerant beings, and but their mood, because as leaders, kings and queens, or just rulers, if you like, leaders, this is in the mood of Aishwarya, right? Opulence, even though they were banished for a period. But Vrindavan Leela is very informal. It's very, no one is aware of Krishna's divine stature. They know he's God, but then they forget he's God, and then they treat him like a little baby, or they rough and tumble with him. So there's a great sweetness to Vrindavan Leela. And so Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam, so Krishna, as a child growing up in his step parents' home and village, he's just a simple cowherd boy, and he's a shepherd of the cows, and he's the protector of the cows. So Govinda, Gopala, these are names of protector of the cow and shepherd of the cows. Also Govinda, though, can mean master of the senses. So there are some dual meanings. And then Shyam is a descriptive term for the god of love. He is dark like a rain cloud with this hue. In fact, I've seen some nationalities of people who have different hues, some very beautiful skin tones that actually I had a friend from Zimbabwe, and he was so dark. He was silver. He had a silver hue. And so we see these qualities of hues, these beautiful hues in people. So Krishna has a hue like, imagine a very, very pregnant rain cloud. It's about to burst. You're like, oh my God, I better get home quick because the heavens are about to open, and you know it's going to be big raindrops, you know. So Krishna's dark like that rain cloud. So Shyam and Radhe Shyam is this divine loving couple, right? The yin and the yang, the energy and the energetic. And so she is Radha, goddess of love. But when we call out to her, and we need to call out to her, we need to beg to Radha, and she becomes Radhe. So when we call out with love and yearning, she becomes Radhe. So Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam, Gopala Radhe Radhe Shyam, Govinda Radhe, Sri Radhe. And so this is just a celebration of divine love, love in union, love in separation. And I think this melody, although it wasn't taught to me by my Hindustani teacher, I think this melody displays characteristics of being in Bhairavi Rag. So because it has all the Komal notes, right? But also Shuddhare makes its appearance. So often in Bhairavi, Shuddhare, natural ray comes in, and so flat ray and natural ray make their go back and forth. Sometimes Shuddhada as well, but not in this particular melody. So Bhairavis, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni ra pa ma ga re sa. Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopala Radhe Radhe Shyam Govinda Radhe Sri Radhe. Oh, so it has that qualities.
So beautiful.
So sadly, we only had one kirtan tonight because we are being hosted and we're on tour. And actually, I want to give a shout out to this amazing artist, well, to our host Carmela, and she has this incredible Gustav Klimt painting behind us. It's very rare, it's very, very valuable, so we can't give you the address. But anyway, we have a Gustav Klimt, and it is life and death, and these are the same. These are different sides of the same coin. We have this experience of life, but in the material world, there is an end to the life. And so with that, we're reminded, looking at life and death, we're reminded of what is important. So our bhakti practice, connecting with God, super important. And one of the obstacles in our bhakti path is Vaishnav aparat, or in layman's terms, offending people. So as we go through our daily lives, we have to have boundaries, but we also have to make sure that we treat others with kindness and respect. And even when we have disagreements, we have to find ways to connect respectfully. Because if we all become Karens, there can be no communication, right? We have to be, my guru once said, before you become pure devotees, just try to be ladies and gentlemen. And he just meant try to become good people, decent people. And so these are the two things: develop our bhakti path, our sadhana, our spiritual practice, but also try to avoid hurting the hearts of other people. Because what does it mean to offend someone? It seems like, I'll get over it, right? But really, when we hurt someone, we're hurting their heart. So we need to make sure that we treat everybody's hearts as precious, the precious thing that it is, right? With love, and that we are increasing our bhakti family and not pushing people away. So with that, and that's why I love this painting, because it sort of reminds us of the temporality of life. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but the temporary nature of this material life, and the urgency to constantly focus on what's important, which is connecting with love to a higher power, but also connecting with love to each other. So
beautiful. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you our friends on Zoom.
Our dear friends on Zoom,
nice
who we
love.
See
you.
And how can people join us on Zoom?
So please email us at krishnakirtanmusic@gmail.com with your first name and last name to let us know
that you're human.
Why would you like to get in, so that when we see you, we will send you as a reply the Zoom link so you can join us and our friends in Germany and United Kingdom. And please put a Kirtan reminder for 7 p.m. Sydney, Australia time every Wednesday, okay?
And that tends to be a good time for Europe and also India. And then we have another class that we do, which is 7 p.m. Wednesdays for Los Angeles, California, and that's quite good for all the Americas. So we try to have kirtan going as often as possible so that we can all connect with each other and drown out the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And so we can just keep our energy high, our vibrations high, and our hearts open.
Yes, and if you like what we do in this kirtan, this offering is by donation. We welcome your support at paypal.me/Krishna Kirtan Music, and also on patreon.com/Krishna Kirtan Music for to support our recordings. And we are still on the quest to record 108 different versions of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which you can listen for free on youtube.com/C/Krishna Kirtan Music. And we keep adding more recordings for you to enjoy.
And just in case you don't know what Patreon is, because I didn't know what it was, it's a thing for artists, or you see a lot of YouTubers actually, comedians and musicians. And so for as little as $1 a month or up until whatever amount, it can be just a way to be part of the family and show your support. So don't feel like there is an amount that's too little. And also it's only if you're feeling from the heart. But I had to figure out what Patreon was because I didn't even know what it was.
Yes, so once
I'm
again,
a little late to the party.
please put your kirtan alarm for every Wednesday. We love you. Thank you for sharing this time with us.
And thanks
It's
for
so
keeping
nice
us
to see you.
accountable, because on tour it's really tough. But when we know we're connecting with you guys, it's like, oh, we've got to see our friends. So
Yes.
thank you for keeping us regular as well. We really love you and we value you. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Haribol. Thank you for joining us. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you for joining us. Haribol. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Bye-bye, YouTube. We love
Bye-bye,
you.
YouTube. We love
Bye.
you.